Hello you all, this is another SleepDaGeek Enlisted Tips and Tricks. Today I will go over another 3 tips that I use post 2023 update that give me the advantage on the battlefield. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. My 3 talking points today will be enemy tanks, underground rally points, and utilizing your full soldier's asset. Too often I see players not utilize all the abilities that a soldier has, such as using their secondary weapon or whatever. I get more into detail during that segment. Our first tip will be destroying enemy tanks. Now, when it comes to destroying enemy tanks, there's quite a few ways that you can go about it. I personally like walking up with an explosion pack from the back, no pun intended. From here, I know if I go into the prone around the engine, the explosion pack won't bounce off and it's damn near a guaranteed kill. Another way is using the TNT charge. Those things are pretty strong, doesn't matter where you place it, you'll get some pretty good damage done on the tank. Using anti-tank guns, depending on what country you are and what you start off with, it could be a risky move, but typically all of them do some damage, pun intended. But nah, tanks control the battlefield, and if you notice that 2 tanks are controlling the battlefield, it's typically sometimes too late to try to get your boots on the ground on the tanks and then still complete your objective within time. So it's good to knock out tanks early, especially if you see them playing aggressive around your enemy or your allied troops. With that being said, we're going to move on to our next segment. Our next tip is underground rally points. Now, if you ever see an opportunity to build an underground rally point, I strongly suggest going with it. The reason being, underground rally points could potentially push your team under below the objective, which can allow for better access to the objective. You want to be as aware as possible when placing any rally point close to the objective though. So try to think about where the enemy is spawning from. Try to think about how fast you personally can push from the rally point in order to allow your teammates to spawn in. Sometimes it's not about you spawning in. You won't even get the opportunity to use the rally point before it's destroyed, but allowing your teammates to spawn in gives you the opportunity to get a good push in and then still follow up behind your teammates as reinforcement. And avoid this dying before your teammates are able to actually get there and supply those reinforcements. I really do suggest, if you see an opportunity to place an underground rally point, especially in invasion mode, to go for it. You can definitely dodge heavy artillery strikes, and it just makes it a lot more feasible for you to attack the objective. My last tip in episode 2 will be utilizing the full asset of your soldier. Now, as I was saying before, I see often that people just often don't do it. Now, once you start going through the campaign levels, you will start encountering better soldiers. What I mean by better soldiers is that opponents that you'll be facing are better. They'll have better guns, and they'll be unlocking extra backpack slots and secondary weapons. Now, if you have a sniper that has the ability to carry 2 snipers, I would highly suggest that you use the opportunity to carry 2 snipers other than 1. Same with light machine gunners, same with assaulters. Carry 2 submachine guns or 2 light machine guns instead of 1. This will allow you to shoot out way more bullets. As you can see here, I started using the pistol and managed to pull off 16 kills. I do believe utilizing your full soldier's asset will give you the advantage on the battlefield. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.